Your desire to be inside the banking union. Danish banks have expressed concern about joining the banking union, in part because they're having worries about having to salvage Southern Europe's struggling banks. Why does that not worry you?
As the largest bank in the Nordic region, we have 4 home markets: Norway, Finland, Sweden and Denmark, where we are all a leading bank in all 4 countries. We need to really be able to have the same competitive conditions than our European peers. And in the predictability, the stability and the level playing field vis-à-vis the largest players in Europe. And we only get it if we are in the banking union. So in that sense, it's a very natural step for us to take.
Casper, we've titled you this morning, so you'll be delighted to know, as a mega bank. You're now too big to fail. This journey, we've spoken to you several times about the decision and getting there. Take me forward. How much bigger do you want to make Nordea? What is the number that I need to know in terms of benchmarking you for growth? How big do you want to make Nordea?
I think this is not about size and being big. This is about being able to compete on a level playing field. We are Nordic focused, and at the moment our core strategy is to really become truly digital, front to back digital, to be able to serve our customers here in the Nordic region. So this is not about size itself, and I think if you drive a bank for size itself, that usually is that's not a good sign for me, at least. So this is about focus, this is about being able to compete and ultimately to serve our customers in our best way.
So it may not be about size itself, Mr. von Koskull, but now you're in the Eurozone, there are potential consolidation opportunities. What does the future hold for Nordea in terms of M&A and consolidation?
I mean, we did recently this summer an acquisition in Norway, bought a smaller, more digital bank, Gjensidige. Our strategy is now very Nordic focused. Our strategy is to really complete the big transformation that we are doing with Nordea, replacing our core bank systems, becoming, as I said, truly digital. Consolidation, European consolidation is something, of course, one follows, but it is not on our agenda for the time being. So it is all about focus and delivering on what we have promised and delivering on really transforming the bank to become truly digital. That is all we are doing, and very confident that we can deliver on that. Consolidation is not really on the agenda for us at this point.
OK, consolidation is not on the agenda. I want to get your perspective. The Italian banks are very much in focus, and that, I suppose, doom loop between sovereigns and banks is back. How do you look at what's going on in Italy, Casper? Now that you're part of the family, what do you want to see happen there?
I think the key here is, is of course risk reduction. I mean, I think before we have more kind of risk sharing, we need more risk reduction, and I think there are 2. You all know that we have 2 steps completed in the banking union. We have a common supervisory mechanism in place. We have the resolution, and of course more steps need to be taken. But I think before those steps need to be taken, I think we need risk reduction. So
how do we reduce risk? How do you reduce risk in the banks? How do you reduce risk?
I think it is just hard steps in taking down non-performing loans. It is about making sure that you have a viable operating model, a strategy that you make money. I think banks need to be strong, well capitalized and profitable, and it is about I would say cleaning up, and I think that's something that is well underway. It may take some time, but I think it's better to take the time than rush it in terms of putting more common responsibility in place. We need that risk reduction before taking the next steps. This is a journey, but I think it is a journey. I think we have achieved a lot in the last few years with having the banking union in place.